I'm a movement person, and I'm looking to tell a story with a physical language, working with the ideas of storytelling, and I just want any feedback that you have, what struck you, what you got from the story, you heard the story, how it worked to hear us tell it together. Anything you want to give us would be very useful to go forward. Thanks.
Had they loved each other? Had they really known each other? Their paths had crossed. Once, then twice, then winding, flowing, gliding, cresting, falling, drawing inexorably in and out and in again. A dance of quiet and goodness. As the dance continued, the space between them, between the drawing in and drawing out, widened, until one day they drifted out so far that something slid between them, and they could never return. But their paths had been intertwined for longer than that. Something tying them together, perhaps from other lifetimes, or so it seemed to her. No, that wasn't it. It was just how she felt. That was the quality of desire, wasn't it? Clinging, fantasy, anything to just not let go. That was what she could never do. She could not cut the cord. When you were drowning, you cut the cord. You release the dead weight. You let go of the dead so you can come up for air and breathe again. You have been chosen to breathe again. They have not. Face the truth. That is the truth. Face the truth. No. No. That wasn't it. That was like asking her to kill her child, to smother it, when all it needed was a little medicine, the right medicine. If only she knew what it was, where to find it. Smothering it was asking her to give up on it. She wouldn't give up on it. That was it. That was her strength. Love. When she loved forever. She could do anything. She could do the unimagined. No. That wasn't it. Her strength was her weakness. Her weakness was love. Was this love? No. That was the wrong question. That wasn't it. All the ones who left. And then there were others who left forever. They weren't really gone, were they? They were a part of her. No, that wasn't it. It couldn't be. She missed them. She missed sitting at the breakfast table with Joan for hours, catching up after a long flight, coffee, tahini, rice cakes. Being with someone who heard, who saw, who loved, who laughed, who fought, who taught her the beautiful imperfection of being human, who taught her to listen, perhaps for the first time. She missed her grandmother's hands, washing her face and soothing her to sleep, her laugh, her perceptive gaze as she lovingly called her head up, mad thing. Her grandmother had been right about almost everything, but she was wrong about one thing. She wasn't Hedda. She was Nina. She was Nina. No, that wasn't it. She missed her father. Had she been kind enough to him? She had not known how to hold his hand as he drifted excruciatingly slowly, alone and afraid in a crowded, busy world towards his end. And then one day, poof, gone. Maybe he understood now. He was never alone. No, that wasn't it. She missed the little face. Cold nose waking her up in the morning, the sound of little paws pattering excitedly to the door when she came home, the gentle motor-like purring in the background as she went about her day to the rhythm of contented claws, endlessly extending and contracting in the elemental pattern of life. Open, close, open, close, open, close. She missed his hand in hers. She missed sleeping quietly opposite him in the softly lit hospital room at night. Both at rest. Both for once at peace. At peace with the world, at peace with each other, at peace with themselves. Where were they all now? Would she ever see them again? There was so much more to do, to be, to see together. Or so it seemed to her. Why couldn't she let them all go? Why did every joy and grievance, every lost love, every lost sentence bring back like a tide over and over and over the final goodbyes and the goodbyes she couldn't say? The cord. What was it about a cord? She still had so much she loved all around her. She was missing it all. She never treasured enough the moments she no longer had, and here she was doing it again. She was lost, hopelessly lost in the past. No, that wasn't it. Cut the cord. That was it. She just had to cut the cord. No, that wasn't it. She was looking for something. The right medicine. What was it? Where was it? How? No, that wasn't it. She was chosen to breathe. She wasn't breathing. How do you breathe? She was confused. Voices escalated into a roar locked. Waiting for what? The truth. What was the truth? What was the truth? What was the truth? Suddenly she was hit. A huge wave swelled from the ocean and hit her. It lifted her up, sucked her in, and tossed her out to sea. current ripped open her clenched fists. Her heart burst and the weight spilled out and away. She tumbled and thrashed, swallowing mouthfuls of water, fighting, but the tide overpowered her with ease. As her unresisting body was finally swept into the strong, loving arms of the ocean, it found itself in an elemental dance, opening and closing, drifting in and then out, cresting and falling. She found herself floating to the surface, lifted for a moment above the surface. And as she looked down, she saw it clearly. All waves come from an ocean of emptiness. All waves go back into that ocean. I too come from that ocean. I too come from that ocean.